Hi guys, so today I wanted to do a video all about what's on my baby registry. And I just don't feel like there's enough videos about this on YouTube. I know I've looked for some while I've been creating my registry. And so I thought that I would go ahead and show you the things that are on my registry and why I picked them. And maybe it will help guide you in terms of how to do your registry. Also, at the end of this video, I'm going to include some tips and tricks about like what not to put on your registry and just how to utilize your registry in the best way that's going to work for you and your family and your guests at your shower. So obviously, the most important thing on my registry for me is my stroller. And I chose this stroller. I chose this stroller for a couple of reasons. I was looking at this and the Britax Be Agile, and I chose this stroller number one because the car seat lasted, I think, your baby up to 5 more pounds. It just lasted a little bit longer. If it wasn't pounds, it was inches. So the car seat lasted a little bit longer. It was also, at the time that I looked, and I think it still is, one of the safest car seats on the market. I believe that it came in first and the Britax came in second. Something that was really important to me too was the add-ons. It had a tray in the front for when he's not in the car seat, and it had cup holders for me and a huge storage underneath. And the Britax all lacked these things. It was already a more expensive stroller and you had to buy those things separately, and to me, I'm just not about that. I just want it to come all together, make my life easy. Like, it's already going to be hard enough. Like, I do not want to be buying a million parts for my stroller. The second thing that was really important to me is my pack and play. I will not be having a crib until the baby is about 4 months old and we move. So the baby will be in a pack and play, and I chose this pack and play. Choosing this pack and play was one of my hardest decisions, but I ended up choosing it for a couple of reasons. I chose it for the newborn napper, which is kind of like the bassinet on top. I thought it was comfortable, it was spacious, and I think it's something that I can really utilize. The second reason I chose this is for the changing table. We are in a 1-bedroom condo, space is limited, and I like that the changing table is right where my baby sleeps. And also, it also has side storage on the side of the pack and play, which is really important to me because I don't have a lot of room. Last but not least, I really like the way that this pack and play folded. I thought it folded nicely. Everything that I put on my registry, I went into the store and tested it. I had a completely different pack and play in mind until I actually went to the store and saw things in person. That's really, really important and definitely one of my tips. Don't just do your registry online, go to the store. The next thing on my registry is this swing, and also this bouncer. I would have to say that picking out a swing was one of the hardest things that I had to pick out because reviews were so dodgy on most of them. I ended up choosing this swing first off because it plugged in. I did not want to be having to buy those really expensive huge batteries like once a week. Another reason why I chose this swing is because of the reviews. It had some of the better reviews and it seemed like something that was just going to work best for me and my family and my price point. This bouncer matches my swing, and really one of the only reasons I decided to have a bouncer was because I'm going to be alone a lot. My fiance is out of the house often. He travels a lot for work, and so if I'm taking a shower or doing things and I'm by myself, and the baby's awake, I want the baby to be in the bouncer next to me. I wouldn't really have anything to put him in that situation. So that's why I chose a bouncer. This is the high chair I'm registering for. The high chair I essentially chose for space. And even though that by the time he is in a high chair, we will be moved into a much larger place, I really didn't find it necessary to spend money for a whole high chair, especially when something so much more portable is available and works just as well. So that's definitely why I chose to get this high chair. I have also registered for Dr. Brown's bottles that look like this. I am fully aware that babies are super picky about their bottles, and so I already have Avent bottles and Tommy Tippy bottles that I have received as gifts, And so I'm just registering for 1 pack of Dr. Brown bottles, and we're going to try it out. It's going to be trial and error. I will be in my last semester of college by the time that this baby comes, so he will be getting bottle fed while I am at school, but otherwise I am hoping that I can be breastfeeding and he'll be on the boob. I have also registered for a variety of healthcare essentials such as thermometers. You want to make sure you register for a rectal thermometer like this one. Here is the diaper bag that I chose. I really like this diaper bag, honestly, because it looks like a purse, and this might sound really bad, but I really can't imagine, because of my fiance's schedule, when he's out with the baby without me. And if he is, I mean, he can use a backpack. So this diaper bag is really for my own use. I like it because it looks like a purse, it holds a lot, has great reviews, and I think it's just really cute. In terms of diapers, now, I don't know how to feel about this. I am registering for diapers, but I'm registering for diapers a little bit later in size. I'm not really registering for any newborn diapers. I'm mostly registering for size 2 diapers, and even maybe size 3. I just don't feel like I'm comfortable registering for diapers that I don't think he'll be in for very long. That just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Actually, I would completely prefer not to register for diapers at all. I don't know what my baby's skin is gonna like react to. I don't know what size he's gonna be, which diapers fit him best, and I wouldn't want to register for something that I don't really know. So I kind of just put a couple of brands on there, asked for 1 small pack of them so I could test them out, and we'll see how it goes. The way that I'm approaching the diaper situation is we are just putting money aside. We have an envelope that says diapers on it, and every time we go to the ATM or it says, would you like cash back, we take $20, $20, $20, $20, and we put it in that envelope because diapers are really expensive. So that's how we're handling and approaching the diaper situation, and I think that that's a really good way to handle it. I've definitely steered clear from registering for a lot of clothing, blankets, shoes. Other than the sleepers, I haven't registered for any clothing. I haven't registered for not a single blanket or a single pair of shoes. I think blankets are something that people are going to get you, and shoes, to be completely honest, I don't see the point of them until the baby is walking, and you will never know when your child starts walking and what size shoe they'll be. So I'm just definitely going to hold off on anything that I think is completely unnecessary, like shoes. Also, another thing that I'm not registering for is a breast pump. And this is something that I didn't know until I was on my pregnancy forum. And lots of insurances now under the new Obamacare, if you're in the United States, are paying for or providing you with a breast pump. My insurance covers a Medela breast pump, double electric, 100%. So I'm so lucky for that. But if they don't, unless your insurance is grandfathered, or one other thing, there's 2 things that don't qualify. You are eligible to receive a breast pump through your insurance, and you can either rent one, or they'll pay for some of one, or they'll give you a manual, and if you want an electric, they'll reimburse you for the cost of the manual and you pay the difference. So I'm not registering for that. My insurance is taking care of it, and so you should definitely look into that before you put it on your registry. My last tip, or my tips are kind of scattered throughout this video. My last tip is for me, it worked for me to have a smaller registry. I only have about 50 items on my registry, and you know, that might sound like a lot, but trust me, some people have like 300 items, 150 items on their registry. And for me, I really tried to keep it to newborn essentials. I live in a small place. I don't have a place to store all of the things that, like little things here, little things there. I just don't have room for that kind of stuff. So I basically just registered for the things that I'm going to be needing immediately. My camera's about to die. I see the little battery flashing. I really hope this video helped you. In case I skipped anything to my editing self, please put pictures of some of the last things on my list of my registry. I'll insert those pictures at the end, And if there's anything I want to say about it, I will put it in the description box below. Please comment on this video and tell me if you think I'm missing anything like super important, newborn, essential, and let me know. All right, I'll talk to you guys later in my next video. Bye.